friend of mine showed me a magazine. It was a Car and Driver magazine. Had a picture of a P1800 on the back cover. It was an ad for a dealer on Long Island where I live. He used to cut the tops off and make convertibles out of them. So a friend of mine told me, hey, this is a pretty car, you gotta go take a look at it. I said, okay, never heard of Volvo, I had no idea what it was. Went down. In those days, they handed you the key to the car and they said, go take it for a ride. See how you like it. When you come back, we'll talk. I loved it. I was out with the car for 3 hours. I was almost out of gas. It was the only reason I came back is I didn't have a key for the gas store. So I brought the car back. I said, I love the car. I'll be down here tonight with my father. Went home, waited for my dad to come home from work, came back to the dealer. I bought the car on a Friday night. I was back Monday morning with 1,500 miles on the odometer, which was the first checkup. And that started my relationship with Volvo. I've been driving the car like that ever since. I drive the car 125 miles a day to and from work for 35 years. Weekends, I used to ski, always someplace to go, something to do. Everybody needs a hobby. I like to drive. So I would drive to Montreal for dinner, turn around and come back. And if I felt like seafood, I'd go to Maryland or crab cakes or whatever else, you know. So miles just keep adding up, you know. 1 million, Tavern on the Green in New York City. 2 million, right in Times Square. 3 million, Anchorage, Alaska. So it's been a wonderful time. I've had the opportunity to take the car to Sweden, and I've had the opportunity to have the car shipped to the UK. The UK wanted to borrow the car for an automobile show that they were showing, and my car was at the New York Auto Show at that time, also on display for the Volvo company. So they flew it over. When they were through with the car show, I said to them, are you in a hurry to send the car back, you know? They said, stay as long as you like. When you're ready to go home, just give us a call. I said, okay. So I had the car there. I drove through 5 countries. I met a lot of nice people. I got to go to the Volvo factory where my car was made. I went to the machine shop. I went to the engine division. I went to the paint shop. I went to the safety center. They took me everywhere. But because I have the 1800, I've been invited to fly to Australia. The car stayed home, but I got to drive the oldest car in Australia, the oldest Volvo in Australia, across Australia. So I got to go across the outback and saw all the kangaroos and emus, and it was just I've just had such a great time, all because I bought this car. You know, an automobile is just a piece of machinery. It can't fix itself. So it needs a little attention. I've read the owner's manual, I've read the factory manuals. I know what the schedule is that Volvo recommends, and I stick to it. I change my oil every 3,500 miles. I change the transmission fluid every 25,000 miles. Same thing for the rear end fluid in the car. I've been doing the same thing for the last 50 years. I just follow directions, and what I do is a lot cheaper than paying for repairs. So far, the car's never broken down. It's never failed to start. Always takes me where I want to go, whether it's a blizzard or it's ice or snow or whatever else. I've been in conditions you wouldn't believe, and the car's always got me through it without any problems. I bought this car and I was so pleased that the car always took me to work every day, took me home every day, never gave me any grief, never gave me any problems, never needed any repairs. So I expect that I'll still be driving the car until there's nothing left of me. The car will still be around. The car's in better shape than I am.